First step is that you want to make sure if the dishes aren't already in the sink, you want to make sure that the food strainer is on the bottom of both sides at the sink at all times. It might not be accessible due to like heavy loads of dishes and toys that might be put into the sink. Next, you'll turn on the hot water. You'll let that run. It'll be good for getting all the food and bacteria and stuff like that off the dishes. Personally, which you might find in your bathroom of your classroom, are a pair of gloves. I like to wear gloves when I'm doing dishes in the sink area, so I don't have to touch any of that myself personally. So you might find food and drinks like milk or other types of things in these cups and plates. So you'll want to get your plates, which may have food in it. You'll want to come to the trash can and dump it off. If you're brave or if you have gloves, make sure to scrape off any excess that are, stuck there. And then that would go for same for cups, for example. They'll have milk in it. You'll just pour it into the sink and make sure you rinse it off after. That way, just to get it all out there. And then that also goes the same for utensils. You might find paint and food and stuff in the crevices of your knives and your forks and your spoons. And then after you've rinsed out everything thoroughly with the warm water and it's caught in the strainer, if it's there, you'll open it. Dishwashers have two levels here. The first one is for utensils and plates. So the prongs down here, you'll put the plates between the prongs so they stand up straight like this. You'll keep putting them in until they fill up the different rows. And then utensils that you might see from lunch, which won't be blue, they might be different color for your classroom or even metal. They'll go into the side holders here facing up. That way all the dirty water will drip to the bottom, and it's the same with the clean water, so that doesn't stay on the top end of the utensils. So this typically what it looks like on the bottom. On the top, you'll usually find cups, bowls, and maybe like lids, the sippy cups and stuff like that. So for bowls, we also have prongs up here. There are different sizes, but mainly I like to start from the bigger ones onto the smaller ones. They'll go in between the prongs as such. They fit better on here, this portion, and slightly looser on this end, but they're really tight on this end. So it'll look like this here. And then if they were to come here, you wouldn't really be able to fit as much, but I still think it looks better than having a disorganized dishwasher. It could look like that here. And then this side, it's looser, so they might not sit well, but they still fit, so they'll look like that here. So that's how bowls will look like. Cups, I just fit them on the sides like this, or I fit them in the middle here. Same goes with lids, the sippy cups, and anything like, that might not fit down here utensil wise, or just in general like miscellaneous things that need to be washed. They'll go here like this. And so after you've loaded your dishwasher, you'll close it. Two sections for dish pods and rinse aid, for example. So before you start your load, you want the settings to be auto and sanitize. The sanitize will add extra time, and if your dishwasher needs rinse aid, there will be a red dot here. So then you'll get your magnet opener for your classrooms because it's on the bottom cabinet, so you'll need one of these, so go find one. You'll open your cabinet. Everything you'll need should be under here unless you've run out. Every classroom will have a container of pods like this. They look like this, different from the ones at home. You'll put it in, close this portion, put this back, and then this is what our rinse aid currently looks like right now. You'll open it, pour some in this hole, close it, and then close the dishwasher. After you've put everything back, because you don't want to leave the rinse aid and dish powder out for kids to grab, you'll close that, put the magnet back, and once you're ready to start, you press the start button, but always remember to turn off the water after you've cleaned the dishes.